I'd like to say that even though it is at its low, I mean, this is a game that has tested time for how long? Um, it is what it is. It's not like it's the worst thing in the world to hear that your game is still what at like let's just
Fortnite's Battle Royale mode is dying. If you look at the numbers,
yeah, it sucks, you know. Oh my god, there used to be 6 million, there's only 83,000. You still combine all of these numbers with how many people are on it right now, like they're on different ones. You know, like come on. It's not bad. It's not horrible. The idea that this game was released in what, 2017, and it is damn near a decade old game that is still with what 200,000, 300,000, 400,000, 500,000. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at 500. 500,000 people are playing it, and this is just spread out. This isn't including all the other things they have going on. Of course, their all-time peaks are damn near like, I mean, that was 500,000 altogether, and this one's just 500,000. So you look at all of these that are combined with it. I mean, yeah, it definitely is worrisome, but it's not that big of a deal, you know. It is what it is. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh my god, it's the worst thing in the world. But you know, it's just a different time period.
Battle Royale is seeing lows that we have never seen before. Is it over? Is Fortnite done? Well, let's talk about it. I'm going to be going over what's been happening, as well as the 5 main reasons why it's happening and what can be done to fix it. So what is actually happening and why am I making this video? Because I have made videos like this before. Fortnite, we need to talk. But for those of you who don't know, other modes like Reload, Blitz, and UEFN maps are taking over Fortnite's player base.
Yeah, that is crazy. Yeah, still the Brain Rot. I was just playing this. I was playing actually Brain Rot Evolution. It is so horrible. Like, it's so bad. But it's literally, this is the reason why Fortnite Battle Royale is doing bad. That is keywords. Battle Royale is doing bad. But when you spread across, there's so many different versions of Fortnite to the point where it's like an open lobby with different things going on. It reminds me of Roblox, you know. I've never played Roblox. It's like a big amount of servers. When you log into Fortnite, it is like Steam. You're going to different games. Like, they're all different games. Different versions of different that. I play Bed Wars when I play all the time. Even though there's only 2,000, 3,000 people, Bed Wars is goated. I love Bed Wars. It's fun as fuck. But, you know, this is not bad numbers. I get it, though. You know, it's like Fortnite is probably a top 5 game of all time if I had to look at games. Minecraft's number 1. GTA 5, Skyrim, Roblox, and then Fortnite. Those are the games that you think of. Like, those are the games that probably sold the best or did the best or whatever. Then there's a bunch of other games underneath them, but Fortnite is one of those games like Minecraft and Roblox that are always around because, like Skyrim and GTA 5, yeah, you get tired of those games. They're, you know, they're games where you can't just do different stuff in them. They're sort of done, but GTA 5 definitely does have more elements of Skyrim. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, Fortnite still has, looking at this screen right now, just from these 8 games that they have, I mean, 8 little, you know, things they have going on. I mean, this is easily fucking 600,000, 700,000 people playing just those 8 games. That's 700,000 people playing Fortnite. So, you know, as much as it's like, oh my God, they're dwindling down. It is what it is. The Battle Royale is not doing good, but you know.
There are way less people playing Battle Royale right now than there were just a year ago. And look, that can be a great thing, but not when the total player base has also significantly dropped over the last year. Because when I say that Fortnite Battle Royale is dying, I'm not necessarily talking about Fortnite as a whole. Because Fortnite is still pulling in about 1 million players concurrent, which is bigger than most games today.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Yeah, it's definitely. I did not play Sims 4 in a minute. I do need to play that. I've not played Roblox ever. Counter-Strike 2 and Go. I've never played that. I've heard of it. Minecraft for sure is up there. Fortnite, Peak. I forgot about Peak. League of Legends. Never played it. It's always talked about. Valorant, yeah, Valorant's up there. PUBG, surprised PUBG's even up there. I'm really surprised about that. Really.
But not bigger than their biggest competitor, which in my opinion is Roblox. So BR right now has about 91,000 players, and it peaked at about 101,000 over the last 24 hours. But if we take a look back just 1 year, the average player base was about 200 to 300,000 players. Of course, in November, we had OG Remix, which was the Chapter 2 remix, and that boosted the player count significantly. But then even after that, we're talking 2, 3, 400,000 average players that are playing Fortnite's core Battle Royale mode. This is the mode that everyone played back in Chapter 1, because back in Chapter 1, there was no other modes to play. Now there's a lot of different options, and as a result of that, we're seeing average player counts of 71, 76, 98,000 players, which is about a 70% to 80% decrease from a year ago, which is pretty significant. So I'm going to speak quickly from a content creator perspective. I know you guys don't necessarily care, but I'll just explain from my POV what I notice is happening with the communities around the game, because I'm very much in touch with the communities and I have a big community that follows Fortnite. With the split of interests within the Fortnite player base, some people are reload players, some people are blitz players, some people play zero build, some people play OG. There isn't a strong sense of community like we had in the past. People care less and less about the new battle passes, the new POIs that come to the map, and just the new content and updates, because the player base has been split up into a bunch of different modes, and it's only going to get worse in that regard. However, this was the goal. The goal for Epic Games was to not rely so heavily on Battle Royale. The only issue though is that they did not achieve the second part of the operation, which is to bring new players into Fortnite. Now, why is the Battle Royale mode bleeding players so heavily? Well, there's a few things. It could be that the formula is just outdated. When Battle Royale first came out 8-9 years ago with different games, and eventually Battle Royale on Fortnite came out, it was so new. Everybody was so excited to try it out. 100 players hop into a match, only one person wins. It was such a new concept, a very exciting concept, and getting your first win actually meant something. Over the years, people have gotten hundreds of wins. Some people even have thousands. And with the introduction of skill-based matchmaking and bots into the game, a lot more people have wins than they did before. So the reality is people just don't care. They don't care necessarily about the Battle Royale formula. A lot of other games are seeing bigger success in smaller, faster paced BRs. I do feel like Fortnite can do better to make the Battle Royale mode feel more exciting and rewarding. A lot of the times when I hop on and I play, what takes me out of playing Battle Royale is the amount of bots I run into.
Bots,
there's just way too many bots. It doesn't feel like a real PvP, player versus player game. It feels like I'm just hunting down a lot of bots, and occasionally we'll run into a real player. It makes the game feel dead even though there's a million people playing. So as a result, people are splitting off to play different modes, and it creates a bigger bot problem where matches are not filling up and Fortnite is forced to fill even more bots than there were before. And this has a pretty dramatic effect on the game, because think about this. Most of the development that Fortnite spends is on the new seasons, the new season battle pass, new season items, POIs, and themes. All of it is about the new season of Fortnite. That is where most of Fortnite's effort, at least publicly, is going towards. But if there's less people interested in the Battle Royale concept, Fortnite might take that as a sign that they need to spend less time on the Battle Royale seasons, and this could cause the entire mode to really just fall apart. Now, I did say I wanted to offer some solutions, but when it comes to the Battle Royale mode, it's very, very tricky. I know Fortnite wants to grow as a platform, which means it doesn't want to just depend on Battle Royale. But that also means as a community, we are more divided than ever in terms of what we actually care about when it comes to Fortnite. And you see that with interest in the game dropping significantly, because instead of us being a united front that is excited about a new weapon or POI, there are some people that...
Yo, what's up, Eco? This is one of the last videos I'm about to react to, but tomorrow I'm going to start streaming Cyberpunk. I got right now. I don't have chat set up on this yet. I have to set it up tomorrow. But yeah, I have to set up a bunch of stuff. I have to set up a subscriber count too as well. But I'm reading it off my phone right now. But this is just me reacting. I'm gonna be posting all these videos throughout the week on Chazawol, but I'll be playing Cyberpunk every single day from now on. Like right when I get home at 11 or 12 till like 6 a.m., 5 a.m. I'm looking forward to it. I might actually start posting like full on, like videos of it. Like I might do I think I might do it on Chazawol Clips though, where it's like episode 1 of Chazawol plays Cyberpunk, but I'll be live, but I'll make video content as well with it. That's what I'm thinking about doing. I'm really looking forward to playing it though. Did you see the latest vid I sent on Discord? If you were planning to react to it or not? Well, I'm probably gonna react to stuff again on Wednesday because I don't have enough videos for this week. I have about 8 videos that I have set up, so I'll probably have 4 days of videos. Let me check Discord real quick. Oh damn, yeah. I will react to that on Wednesday. Yeah. Right after I get done reacting to this, I want to talk about that because I feel like I've been missing that conversation because it was a really crazy thing that happened. I'm gonna get done with these last 5 minutes of this real quick.
Just do not care, and they're more interested in the other modes that Fortnite has to offer, which wouldn't be the worst thing in the world if the player count wasn't also dropping. And why is it dropping? Why haven't we seen a bunch of new people come into the game despite UEFN being out for 2 years? So let's talk about UEFN. UEFN is actually a genius idea by Epic to make Fortnite last forever. Because even if BR completely dies out, there are still people that want to play Fortnite with all the different skins that they've purchased, all the different cosmetics and battle passes that they have unlocked. It offers a very, very unique incentive to stay within the platform. But UEFN has not gone the way Epic has wanted, but it still can. It just has been slowed down significantly.
Wait a second, Unreal Editor, can I make money off of this? I might build a Fortnite map. I'm not gonna lie. I wonder if that's even possible. I might actually look into that.
There have been a ton of delays on key features for UEFN that could really take things to the next level, and we still don't have the thin client, which is going to be a way for Fortnite to compete with Roblox, because right now to play any Roblox map, you just need the Roblox launcher, and you can download maps individually, allowing
Bro, I've never played Roblox in my life. That's crazy. A lot of people play. I've never played this.
You to hop into any single game of Roblox very, very quickly. Whereas right now on Fortnite, you still have to download the entirety of Fortnite, whether you're playing on mobile or Switch or PC or a console. And then from there, you can go load up a game, but it takes forever to download. So it's much harder to bring new players onto the Fortnite platform than it is on a platform like Roblox. And Roblox has really mastered the formula. They have only grown over the last year, reaching new highs of like 44 million concurrent players on a day where Fortnite only hit 1 million concurrent, which is absolutely insane. Now, I know Roblox can be targeted a little bit more towards the younger audience, and some of the older people watching might not be interested in a platform like that. And
yeah, I've never played Roblox in my life, ever. I've thought about playing it before, but I've never played it before.
More interested in the more advanced concepts that Fortnite offers, but Fortnite just doesn't have the tools yet or the ease of access to bring these players onto the platform. And as a result, almost all of the top maps and success stories on Fortnite are recreations of other games and maps. We've seen it with Steal a Brain Rot. We've seen it with Only Up. Go.
Yeah. You know the sad part about the Steal the Brain Rot? It was actually Brain Rot Evolution. I was playing that with my friend on Monday because I was like, we were just going to load into Bed Wars. We played Bed Wars for a little bit. And then we played some Battle Royale. And then he was like, bro, we got to try Bro, I played Brain Rot Evolution or something like that for 3 fucking hours, bro. I felt like an idiot after I got done with that. I was like, what in the fuck did I just do with my life? I could have been streaming. I could have been playing the regular version of Fortnite, streaming that. I'm playing Brain Rot Evolution. And like the names of these characters are just stupid. I'm having like a headache. And there's like codes and methods to get up. And it's like, bro, what do we gain? It was just so sad. I wanted to cry after it was over.
Are recreations of other games and maps. We've seen it with Steal a Brain Rot. We've seen it with Only Up, Go Garden. And then the other maps that are successful are just maps that have already existed for multiple years. So there's no real true new success stories with new concepts that actually bring people onto the Fortnite platform. And that's not because people aren't creative. It's just because with the current system, it's impossible. But the good news is that the current system is not going to stay forever. Fortnite is actively working on the thin client. They are actively working towards making Fortnite more accessible. You know, we brought it back to mobile. We haven't really seen a huge player spike since mobile came back, but that also could be because no one wants to download the whole of Fortnite onto their mobile device. And they would rather just download specific modes and maps and games within Fortnite that they want to fit onto their phone. And until that's possible, we won't really see this explosion of players into the Fortnite ecosystem. But when it happens, things will change. It might not be overnight, but Fortnite's potential will reach new highs. So let's finish by talking about what Fortnite needs to do. First of all, Fortnite needs to lock in on UEFN. They need to make sure that these delays are not happening as consistently and that they can put out the key updates and features that we need to create unique and captivating maps. The second part is getting the Fortnite thin client available and making it as easy to access as Roblox. It's the only way that they will be able to compete with Roblox and maybe eventually pass them up. Third thing, and this is for you guys, I feel like we should be treating this moment in Fortnite as a transition period. And during transitions, there's always going to be huge lows, but they will be followed by big highs if the transition goes well. I believe Fortnite is transitioning away from Battle Royale being the main mode to just having a bunch of different modes that have hundreds of thousands of players. And this could be good for the platform, but we need the players to grow. So no, it's not all doom and gloom. Even if the Battle Royale mode of Fortnite is dying, even if it fully dies out, Fortnite as a platform is here to stay. And I do want to see it succeed and grow with you guys as well. I felt like this was a very important topic that a lot of people were talking about recently, so I wanted to weigh in with my opinions. I hope you guys.
I think it could be competing against Roblox, but at the end of the day, it's like it is Fortnite. You know, it's not doing horrible. You know, like some games that just got released. I think I reacted to. I think it was Hollow Knight or something. They have peak concurrent viewer. They have peak at like 250, and that is a great number. But Fortnite hits that number every day, more millions. So, you know, Fortnite it's not like it's a horrible, I mean, it's been out for 10 years almost, you know? So it's like, it is what it is, you know? I'm not big on Fortnite, but in my free time, I definitely do play games that I want to play, which includes a lot of different games. I could be playing Rocket League, Fortnite, maybe 76, maybe some COD, whatever's laying around that I just want to play. Maybe even I might just hop on my Switch and play some Zelda. You know, I don't, like, it is what it is, but yeah.